Can you feel it? Are you blue? Everybody knows that I love you. And I'm going to the town. When my shit is downloading, it slows down. Can't wait for a good CPU. Can't wait for. Really? I'm a retard. I meant to copy and paste that. I'm on the highway to love. Oh, okay. It's because they have their own power daemon service. That's why. I'm on guys. Oh, I'm on guys. Sweaty balls. Goop. 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 Glug. 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 Much more manageable. Everybody wants to know my name. I'm on the highway to heaven. Oh, Oh, did I install DuckStation? Fuck no. Dude, dude, dude. Honestly, that's probably even a better. That's good. Let's see. Huh? Okay. Kind of sucks. PDF viewer, but whatever.
Damn, I used to think driving in this game was so good, but it's actually ass.
Yeah, it's really slippery. Okay, there are. Okay, they're hyperlinked. Good. And then God made heaven and earth. The earth was invisible and unfinished, and darkness was deep. The Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the water. Interesting.
Fuck are those? Shakables?
Is this Gnome? It is not. This is Cosmic. But I'm trying something different. I installed it on my Arch drive. Nice to see you, by the way, Reno. What a classic. All right, backups, emulator MISC, PSX, copy. Refresh. PH1001 next. Let's. Well, never mind. Remove. Yep, manually. Next. Do 1080p. PGXP geometry correction next. Well, DuckStation is like the developer is going out of his way to make it as hard to obtain as possible. Yeah, what he said. I mean, you can install the last build that was in FlatHub. Still there. And I'm sure you could build it from the AUR, which I tried to do that on the Chromebook once, and it literally took 2 hours and never finished. I had to cancel it. No. Bing. Give me one of my drinks, honey. Give me that one, baby. That one. I am also extremely OCD, but it has more so to do with the fact that I can totally remove the flat pack, whereas the system package is a little complicated. Flat pack is so streamlined and centralized, so fucking easy.
These fucking cutscenes are so funny.
It's an annoying package to build. So, the flat pack is one command. It's downloaded, installed, and it's totally functional. And since this guy being, as Claymore said, a bitch, then I definitely wouldn't install the AUR and build of it myself.
But dude, I gotta mess with permissions and all that other stuff.
Oh, speaking of that, Flatsil is the one that I forgot to download. Shit. Flatpak KCM is so good.
I hope Cosmic fucking adds that because I think it's dumb not to have it built into the operating system.
Very much agree. I mean, Flatsil is a good app, but I don't think it should be necessary. Like, Flatpaks are common enough that yeah, it's weird. I just like to limit my AUR. I only have apps on there that I need for specific. Okay. No, no more. Put them together. Okay. All right. I gotta connect to my Sweden VPN server real quick. I'm gonna download a couple of totally legally obtained ROMs. Stream will buffer for a second, but it'll come right back. Alright, pin that. Open private window. Simulator. Just gonna fucking load. Oh, gotta change to a different server. That's fucking retarded. It just won't load.
Totally legal website.
Yeah, it just refused to load on the Switzerland server. Honestly, wouldn't mind playing Crash Bandicoot. Okay. Everybody knows that I'm so street. What is the best version of RE1 on PS1? I know it's definitely not the fucking director's cut.
It's the DualShock version. Director's cut.
Avoid the DualShock edition. It features a poorly remixed soundtrack. First thing I see about it. I'd rather have a poorly mixed soundtrack than the shitty one in director's cut. Fucking sucks. Oh wait, no, that's what you're talking about. Okay. Alright. Resident Evil. What? No, that's Chester's. Hey, so Resident Evil 2 DualShock Edition is better. Got some extra modes. Now, I've got the Crash Bandicoot remaster I actually really like. I'll just dips. Glug, glug, glug. Glug, 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 glug. I mean, these are small, so I can kind of deal with it. But the speed is still. I was getting like 10 megabytes a second like a month ago on this website. Make sure you up. They don't have.
Damn, it sucks. You can't run people over. Oop. Or like step on them.
Nope. Give it to me. Yeah. Come on, Vimy. Wait, I'm retarded. I don't need Resident Evil 2 or 3 because I can download the GameCube versions of those and actually make them look good.
Are you saying the PS2 or PS1 versions don't look good?
Oh, what I'm saying is there's a mod project that scales everything up to like modern resolution standards. It looks really nice. But it only exists for the PC ports and for the Dolphin, or not the Dolphin, the GameCube versions in Dolphin. Since I can't play them the way I want to, because they have broken cutscenes, or the first one does in particular, and I'm like, I might as well just go all out. No, when he goes to bed though. Oh, freak out. Okay, and what is the best way to emulate Resident Evil Code Veronica? Okay, so Code Veronica. Okay, I guess I'll do that one then. I'm gonna go ahead and. By the way, I own every single one of these games, guys. Just to make that clear.
No, don't turn into the new Camaro. It's not this cool.
Agreed. Although it is funny that that movie revived Camaro as a brand, pretty much.
And it's
Oh,
been
freak out.
downhill ever since.
Yep, pretty much. What? I just heard you go, wait a minute. Oh. Well, I told Todd to kill that, Toby. How did that took the tub in your tub? Oh, that's got 2 discs. I know that you could do it again. Right now? Ain't nobody here. Go. Hold on one second, honey. I'm pretty sure there's a whole movie about that. It's called Transformers 3, where they fucking kill all the good Autobots. Or no, they kill Ironhide. No, they kill the fucking Doctor one in Transformers 3, and then they start off the fourth one by killing. Where's it? Ironhide in the third one. Yeah, Ironhide dies, and then they kill the Doctor robot too. But I think I'm getting them confused. I'm pretty sure they killed the Doctor robot in 4, because that fucking uh, very possible. Just don't call me my name like that. Yes, that's my name, but I'm your dad. You don't call me that. Hello, Gazix. Nice to see you. I'm good, man. Just yes. I'm getting frustrated. She's running up on me. I can't get him over this. I am still here, stream chat, but I'm AFK at the moment. Eat your food, buddy. So stick around and find out. We'll be back. I wonder why that is. Could it be because I had pizza bagels for dinner? Bless you, Mike. Okay, his next crib needs like little rubber feet on it or something. Good to see you as well, guys. Bug you as well. No. Okay, honey. Oh. Okay. I got my copy. Emulator MISC PSX Resident Evil USA 7-zip. Oh, this is gonna be one of those fucking things I have to extract in the terminal. And that right there, boys, is why we like fish. I didn't have to either copy and paste that and or type it out verbatim. That would be fucking annoying. Guys, cut it out. Okay. I hid them. Probably just emails and stuff. I get pinged with them all the time. Alright, tools, cover downloader, use serial file names. Dude, copy and paste in Cosmic is so hit or miss.
What, like you hit Control C, but it doesn't actually copy?
Like, it does that, but I also have to Control C with the window open, because the copy goes away if the window closes.
Man, they're making Jazz look like a complete bitch.
That's honestly kind of hideous. I kind of want the 3D cover. No, honey. Workstation 3D cover art download. Okay, and then I will again Control C. Why is it not copying? Fucking bitch. Do I have to fucking, yeah, save? I'm gonna have to manually delete the cover art and re-download it because it doesn't actually just replace it. No, I'm using Cosmic in Arch, Gazix. I haven't ever tested it, so I figured I would do that today. I mean, go figure. It is better in some ways, for sure, but worse in some other ways. Everybody is down, ordinary. So damn hairy or a clown, dumb and scary. Just to do a little slide down. Much nicer. Yeah, please listen. Dolphin and your mother. Well, I'm ordinary. I'm just looking like a clown, and I'm kind of scary. I'ma do it till I'm down. Pretty good, keki. For the kitty. All right. Bam. Enhancement. Oh shit! I keep forgetting I gotta fucking add the. Emulator stuffs. B/slash GameCube. Bam. Got the shit up inside of the folder like bam. All I know is I'm about to cut my right hand. Okay. Eldora, you and me are so horny and I've just got to make good use of my workspaces. Oh, oh shit! Did I just show that on stream? Whoops! I know, honey. What are you doing, son? Up. Oh. Yeah, well, emulation on Linux has been good for so long now. Like, that's... alternate OSs have had emulation since the beginning. It's been the thing for so long. And if anything, especially on the right hardware, I could see how emulation would actually perform even better in Linux using Vulkan. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. That's gonna take so fucking long. I'll just put this over here and keep an eye on it. So good. Oh yeah, function cutscenes. Absolute classic. One of the best cutscenes in video game history.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember driving being this not good.
Resident Evil.
Unfortunately, we don't get the cool uncensored cutscene here.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
Found it? No, I haven't found it yet.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
Go ahead and share.
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
And of course, you don't see the shoot off hand because this game fucking sucks.
No! Don't go!
PG helicopter.
Jill, run for that house!
PG house.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert!
That was a sick ending.
A dining room.
Hey, I need to set some controls here. How do I do this? Oh, L2, L1. I didn't do shit.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
Oops, it's not Chris's
Hope
blood.
this is not Chris's blood.
Well, that works. Oh, am I retarded? No? Okay. Triangle, circle, square, cross. How the fuck is it start on here? Oh, these controls. Okay, so I need to reverse those. I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. Wish I had a controller.
Don't worry, Steam controller's coming out. Never.
Yeah, well, Steam Machine's never coming out either.
It's true.
Dude, these controls are driving me up the fucking wall. Okay. I wish the Switch Pro controller had good support on here. I would just use that. This is fucking. I've gotta fucking use a. I've got a Switch Pro controller somewhere. Maybe it'll be fine with the emulator. It is a D-pad game after all. I just cried in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. And I came on the farm tonight. Yeah, well, you know what? The Steam Machine not coming out makes it very easy for me to not choose to buy one of those instead of just another computer somewhere else. That's cool.
You wouldn't buy one anyway.
Oh, I fucking am. Better bet your fucking ass. And it's a decently priced one, too, unlike anything that you can build yourself.
It's gonna be like
There.
1060.
Oh, yeah. Maybe a 5000 series 60 card. Which is so much more powerful than a 1060 that I have to say. Kind of nice. All right, Bluetooth. Let's see. Must have been something you said. Oh, dude, I literally disabled Bluetooth in my fucking panel earlier, thinking I wasn't gonna need it, and of course I do. Oh, display. Well, I can just do it here. Must have been something you said. Died in your arms tonight. Wait. I do have this USB-C cable. Oh, analog controller. I'm so confused. This has a data connection, so why wouldn't it just work? No, I'm fine with the tank controls. I like the tank controls. I got used to them. What I'm not fine with is playing this on keyboard fucking blows. Go sit down. It just says connecting. Hey, I seem to remember having to do this. Connect a Bluetooth device in the Linux terminal. I don't remember those commands. Okay. Controller, okay. Okay, so I pair. Come to and you say it. Connection terminated by local Hearst. Fuck. What? Well, very greatly appreciated. That Bluetooth works fine from the Linux terminal. Oh, honey. Oh, wait. Automatic mapping. SDO. Okay, I'll just do that. Yes. Okay. Okay. I need to power off. Don't want to save state. I gotta see if this works with man's I just died in your arms tonight. Alright, disc 2.
Let my global domination begin.
Oh, this is so gay, but I have to fucking... Sucking up on top of that dick, I'm gonna get. Probably not a good game to test. It's a big game. Okay, this is a GameCube game. I just died in your arms tonight. Okay, so... Something you fucking say. Gotta get it to good. Okay. No, don't open big picture mode. Don't open big picture mode. Oh, fuck, that jump scared me.
Let's get it on.
Okay, that can be B, and then X will be this one, and then Y, and then Z. Start will be this.
The smile.
Up, down, left, right.
The pants.
Up, down, left.
Get in touch with your inner Bob. Join SpongeBob and Patrick on their most perilous journey ever to a mysterious place that no sea creature has ever returned from.
What, the game? Your game, I mean?
Tanks or something.
Help them save Mr. Krabs and all of Bikini Bottom from Plankton's dreaded Plan Z. The sea made him a legend. The pants
Okay,
made him a
ass
hero.
save. Oh no. What is happening?
I don't know what to say about that.
Yes. I just need to test my dead zone, fucker. Gosh. I just died in your arms tonight. It was a penis inside your head.
Terror and managerly responsibility.
Well, already hate it.
Now
Unskippable
slowly
cutscene.
begin- Never fear,
Okay,
good
down is
citizens of
right.
Bikini Bottom. The manager is here.
Okay. For some reason, when I press up, he like runs to the side.
These just ooze macho.
I'm so confused. Why is he running over? I'm so confused. I mean, we're making a little progress. What about Super Mario Sunshine?
Whoa.
Damn, he jumps fucking high.
Now, boys.
Excuse me,
I am most concerned with the well-being of this specialty. Let's start. You puzzle that and find solutions.
It works fine in this. Okay. Ignore the shitty emulation. I'm gonna have to redo it though. So I would do, because all these games have inverted fucking controls. All right. Backups, software. All right. If this works, compatibility. Okay. Settings. Controller. I do not want to use the Nintendo layout. No. But maps common. No. Steam. Fruit. Steam apps. Compad data. No, son. Okay. So Pop is the only distro where for some reason my Switch Pro controller is usable via Bluetooth. I don't know why, but I'll fucking take it. Can't wait for the shader caching to finish so the game's playable. Yep, there we go. Instant. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Holy shit, dude. These. Okay. I was about to compliment the run button being in a different spot. Oh, yeah, I'm fucking. Wow, I'm retarded. I forgot I'm in New Game Plus. Guess I do have to go in a big picture mode real quick. Okay. Okay. Archero, nice to see you, man. I got it working. Steam controller, that's good. Good, good. Okay. I did not, Arturo. Check. I just spent like the past 45 minutes trying to figure out how to connect this old Switch Pro controller I had. Oh. It's aggravating, put it that way. But we got it. I had to connect it through Bluetooth CTL. I have to grab my phone real quick. Sign into this bitch. Probably a good thing I signed into this. Forever allow. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad too, man. And I very much appreciate it. I see that now. Thank you. Well, it's a nice controller, right? Had it for like 3 or 4 years, but I've always had issues with the dead zone. Like it just doesn't work. It doesn't think the analog stick is being pressed all the way up, I should say. So I'm glad. I'm glad for some reason in pop it works fine. And now I need to document this. But yeah, I thank you very much, man. Bottom of my heart. All right, new file. Is this? Yeah, it's pretty rough, man, but you've always been consistently great, and I really appreciate that. I find it very interesting that I can't open this. Okay, I have to specify to open it with Cosmic Text Editor because it doesn't have any text in it. What? Okay. Scan on, and then we would pair it, and then we would trust it, and we connect it. All right, save. Now if I try to open it, it displays because there's text in it. And little things like that, I think, make Cosmic and Arch a little weirdish. All right, Code Veronica's done. Now Resident Evil 2. Yep, Arch with Cosmic. I decided to install Cosmic in my Arch install today. I'm kind of terrified to close this. Split vertically? And no memory leak. Okay, let me... Well, I've only experienced the memory leak once. And it was in POP. And nobody else that I've talked to that has used Cosmic had that. So I think somehow in the process of installation or something, or maybe it pulled in a bad update for me, I'm not sure, but somehow I got like an alpha memory leak that hadn't been there. But very strange. Oh, well, the thing is, it already exists. It's like a well-documented issue and has been for a long time. It just doesn't happen for most people. For whatever reason, it happens to me. Or it did happen. For instance, if you look here in BTOP, you can see we have 15.4 gigabytes of system memory, and then we have the same amount of ZRAM as denoted by my cat etsy systemd ZRAMgenerator.conf. You can see ZRAM size equals 15,806 megabytes, which is identical to my actual memory. Bixbyte, nice to see you again, my friend. Been a hot minute. So when the memory leak is happening, you would see my memory maxed out, and you would see all of my swap. And Pop! OS also has a 4 gig encrypted swap file, so that was also full. So a 4 gigabyte encrypted swap file, 15.4 gigabytes of DRAM, and 14 of the 15.4 gigabytes of system memory just totally gone. As you can see here, though, Cosmic Comp is at 148 megabytes, and that is exactly how it should be. When I had the memory leak, that was 5 gigabytes. All right. So we've got Resident Evil Code Veronica Disc 1 and 2. We can cut these, paste them in our backups, emulator MISC. GameCube. Seven zips. You don't know the difference between ZRAM and swap? Well, ZRAM is a swap solution. So swap over encompasses is like, there's multiple different ways to handle it. ZRAM is the most efficient and effective way, and also what most distros are switching to, most of the bigger distros. Arch configures it out of the box, so does Fedora. All the Arch-based distros do, except for Endeavor. Regular swap would be like, okay, I've got a partition on my drive, or you have a swap file. Those are the two most common. In Windows, it's a file. And most Linux distros back in the day used to swap partition. Debian still sets one up if you let it automatically set your disk up. But a file is basically identical to a partition, but you can actually change it, and it doesn't lock you out of that part of your disk. So say you need less swap, you get less than the amount of swap available in the file. But either way, the partition or the file, it's writing that data to your disk. So if you have a mechanical hard drive, that's going to slow things down, of course. But if it's like a really good NVMe or something, you're probably not going to be able to tell. ZRAM compresses everything that would go into swap back into your memory, which is infinitely faster than writing to your disk. Because the RAM is right by the CPU. That's why it's so important. So ZRAM takes that and squashes it back into RAM. And it has a really sophisticated algorithm to compress and decompress in real time. So ZRAM is what I use. And a lot of people I know have actually been switching to it because it's so good. It is like literally is the closest thing I think we have to downloading more RAM. It is literally free. Free memory. Fuck out of here. Yep, pretty much. Download ZRAM generator. Edit the config in Etsy systemd, zramgenerator.conf, zram-generator.conf. And all of a sudden, I've got double the available memory, and it's all being loaded from physical memory. So it's nutty. It's a nutty solution. It's kind of crazy to think that Windows is like the leader in gaming when it comes to operating system space, and yet it uses a swap file and is heavier than Linux. Like, what is Microsoft retarded? Oh man, that's a good episode. So like every distro that I've used in recent memory, I always make sure to not set up a swap file or partition. And if you already have a swap file, like Linux Mint will have, and Ubuntu will have like a 4 gig swap file, you can still install ZRAM and configure that, and it will just work with the swap file. So it's actually a good solution if it's already there, but I wouldn't add one if I didn't have any swap solution. I would just use swap on ZRAM. All right, open in a new window. Move this here. Yeah, ZRAM is super easy. I can give you like a real-time, super digestible tutorial. Well, not for Gentoo, of course, but you can find the ZRAM package in Gentoo and build it. I'm sure it'd be the same post that. But in Arch, it would be sudo pacman -S ZRAM-generator. In Ubuntu and Debian, it's systemd ZRAM generator. You literally just install the package, and then you would sudo nano etsy systemd ZRAM-generator.conf, and you would just set your variables there. So you really only need a few options. You need ZRAM 0 in brackets, and then the second line, ZRAM-size, space equals space, the amount of ZRAM you want, and then compression-algorithm equals ZSTD, which is the most common and, from what I understand, the best compression algorithm, but there are other ones you can use. And then you can do swap-priority and set a swap priority if you want to. And then you can, I've got it saved on here. You can reload it in real time. It's in here somewhere. Good. Important commands. Yeah, so if you want to reload ZRAM, if you install it and you don't want to reboot, you can just run sudo systemctl daemon-reload and then sudo systemctl restart systemd ZRAM setup at zramo.service. And then we've got Resident Evil 2 is almost done. How is Cosmic so far? I mean, it's basically identical to Pop. It's just Arch. There's a couple missing things, but it's like the experience in Arch and any other DE. It's going to be missing certain things because it's a totally vanilla package. So it doesn't have any of the customizations that ship with most distros in their respective DEs. So for instance, for some reason, Cosmic doesn't have an image viewer. But you can just open images in your web browser. There's no PDF viewer. Also use the web browser for that. Other than that, everything is there, although Cosmic in Arch doesn't detect my battery properly, but that's because it's not used. I'm using Tune, which is available via the Arch install package, or you could do Power Control Daemon or Power Profiles Daemon. Since I'm not using the System D power management, which you can install in Arch, it's not reading my battery properly, but that doesn't matter because the top is showing me and I already know what it's at, but it's at 58%. I've actually got it locked there. But that's about the only thing. Brightness control works on my laptop screen. VPN, all my apps work. Flatpaks don't crash like they did for me in some Pop OS installs. I've got it customized perfectly. So I changed my config a little bit. So now when I install Arch, I'll make the BTRFS restore point. I'll edit my ZRAM configuration and set the ZRAM size to equal my memory. Then I'll do the sudo grub make config to add the snapshot, download and install the AUR by git cloning it, making the package. Still use the same apps here: Brave, M Control Center, Free Download Manager, NACLI, Molvad. And since I figured out how to mod Chaos Head and Steins Gate and all those VNs I've been playing without having to have FlatHub, I still do the remote delete system FlatHub repo, add the user one. And as far as packages, I added Proton Tricks to my config specifically for that. And I just installed the standardized Flatpaks that you would expect. So all the video editor, GIMP, Kdenlive, whatever else. And I did add DuckStation and then Flatpak install Dolphin MU. Apparently you can get Cosmic's image viewer. If you want it, you can build it from the AUR. Cosmic Store is still here, but I don't see how this would work. And eventually, I think Cosmic that gets pulled into Arch will probably be lacking certain things like this. Like this just shouldn't be here because it literally can't do anything. Doesn't have a remote to connect to. You could add a custom Flatpak source to this, I guess, if you wanted a GUI for Flatpak, which I guess, that's at least good. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, I'll use time shift, and I'd also use I use Grub for my boot manager. That's all I do. System deboot works, but not being able to pin my snapshots in System D is kind of aggravating. All right, RE2 is done. Okay, so we'll go to home, no viewers, downloads. Okay, so we would 7ZAX, Resident Evil 2 USA. System D boot is just simpler to config, but how many people are actually configuring their bootloader? And it's worse in some ways, like not being able to pin snapshots. And I'm just saying, if I'm using Arch, I'm using fucking snapshots. No way in hell. Like, if I was on a more stable distro that wasn't constantly getting the most cutting edge updates, it would probably be different, but since I am, I'm not. And Grub is infinitely customizable. It is just more complex. Well, that's good to hear. It's a good distro. I just don't have much of a use for it since I've started using Vanilla Arch, but I have absolutely nothing against Endeavor. I think it's probably the best Arch-based distro you can get if you want the vanilla experience, but more streamlined. No, Pantera was the first Arch-based distro I ever used, like 10 years ago. And it was good. Like, I remember the first time I really realized how much better certain things were in Linux was Wolfenstein, the New Order, and the Old Blood were unplayable in Windows, and this is with a 1650, I believe, or maybe it was an AMD card, like the 60 or the 6500 XT, something like that. Anyway, game was unplayable. Yeah, it was unplayable in Windows because the AMD graphics support Windows is there, but it's not there at the same time. It sucks. They fixed all this, by the way, in the coming years. So the driver in Windows is so much better. Like, performance in those open GL games are fixed. However, at the time that wasn't the case, and the games would run at like 30 FPS at Windows, and I could like run them at a locked 60 at the highest setting in Linux. I actually have a video on one of my old channels about that. And it blew my mind. Since I was playing through those games, it was like the perfect time. So I installed Manjaro, and I had a blast with them. And Manjaro is not really that much different than Endeavor or Catchy or Garuda, except Catchy and Garuda. Catchy has a focus on customized packages for the distro, whereas Garuda has the same thing, but it also has super user-friendly tools. Endeavor is vanilla. It just gives you a starting environment. Arch install makes installing Arch so easy that it effectively does the same thing Endeavor does. And Manjaro is the same thing. It does the same exact thing. It just makes it easy to get into Arch, which at this point, I don't really think it is hard to get into Arch. But where Manjaro makes its biggest mistake is that, from what I understand, I think it has Discover or Octopi, or it has something in it that I do remember Antergos, Arturo. That's what Endeavor spawned from. Endeavor is the successor to Antergos. And absolutely no problem, man. What was I going to say? Anyway, I just know that Manjaro makes getting AUR packages super easy. So literally the biggest complaint of Manjaro for most people, other than the fact that they didn't update their SSL certificates on their website for like 2 years, is that you will update your system and break it, because everybody was just installing AUR packages all willy-nilly, and Manjaro doesn't really do anything to inform the user about that, but I guess they have an expectation that, oh, you're using this operating system, you would maybe know, I guess. I don't know. But as somebody that's become pretty proficient in Arch, and this has been like my primary OS for ever since June, is when I started using Endeavor, I just know better than to use AUR packages, but a new user wouldn't know that, which is one reason to get shit on so badly. But Endeavor has the AUR enabled out of the box. You know what Endeavor doesn't do? It doesn't give you a way to install AUR packages outside of the terminal. You have to manually add an application to do that. And Manjaro does. Manjaro gives you a graphical user interface. I'm pretty sure it's Discover or something like that out of the box, lets you install whatever the fuck you want. But I don't think it's bad. I don't think Manjaro sucks by any means. But it once again does the same thing just about every other Arch-based distro does, which is, for me personally, has nothing to offer over vanilla Arch, like whatsoever. And it's interesting, right? Because when you go to a distro like Ubuntu or Fedora or Debian, a lot of the distros based on those actually have something really good to offer. And like catchy in that way, if the custom kernel works good on your hardware, it would have that to offer out of the box. Endeavor, same way. You want a more streamlined installation, has that to offer. But we're talking about very minimal changes, right? Whereas Garuda is like the one Arch-based distro that really gives you like a shit ton of tools to make the experience as easy as possible. Like utilities to unbreak the system and to fix mirrors and remove old all sorts of shit that they put in Garuda. But that also leads to it being more bloated, of course. And when I think of like Ubuntu, I'm like, well, I would much rather use Linux Mint or Pop! OS over that because they're just better Ubuntu. But I don't really feel that way about any of the Arch-based distros because it's just Arch, but with a couple changes. Same with Debian. Debian is more complicated to configure, especially on this laptop. Therefore, using something based on Ubuntu just makes more sense. I've really trimmed out most of the distro fat. Like, I don't even really consider looking at most of them anymore. I like Pop 2404. I look forward to 2604. Although Cosmic and Arch is fine, and this is what I'm familiar with as my favorite package manager. So, I mean, if Cosmic is working here, that's really the biggest reason I want to use Pop is for the desktop environment. I do like that it should be more stable, but it is still at a super up-to-date kernel, and it's not even really had that much time to ferment, so I don't know how that would be in the long run. And as long as I don't act stupid with my Arch install and I take care of it, I don't constantly update and install shit tons of AUR packages, it stays, I would say it's like 95% stable for me. I've only had it break on me a handful of times. And all of those times is because I didn't know what I was doing. Well, except for one. No, 3 times. So 3 times it broke. I installed an update that wasn't marked as broken, and it broke my audio. I probably could have fixed it with enough effort, though. And the other 2 times it broke because KDE Partition Manager wrote my fstab incorrectly, and my system wouldn't boot because it thought that my second drive wasn't there even though it was. And that only happened in KDE Partition Manager. It does not happen in GNOME Disk Utility. So I just use that now to set up my auto mount. So I'm not going to update constantly. And just about everybody that I know that says they've had long Arch installs that didn't break were people that didn't update all the time. It's got to be careful with which ones you do, you know. And I actually agree with that guess because I do think it's like, I mean, I love KDE Partition Manager, just not in Arch. But GNOME Disk Utility is so simple and does its job so effectively that, yeah, I just think it's probably the best for me. And I miss the Unity desktop too, Arturo. It was a great desktop, man. It's a fucking shame Ubuntu killed it. Or I should say Canonical killed it. Although you can still get that, Arturo. I don't know if you knew that, but there is an official Ubuntu flavor with Unity, and they've murdered it. They've killed it. It's terrible. It is fucking terrible. They revived Unity, and they basically implemented a shit ton of GNOME tools in it, and they fucked a lot of stuff up, and they destroyed the theming for the most part. I mean, I think that somebody could use this. Oh, look at this. 25.10 ISO has not been released. Oh, but they're focusing on a 2604. I mean, I guess that's cool. This project was single-handedly revived by like a 12-year-old. Reed, nice to see you. Like dead ass, just like a 12-year-old Indian kid that decided he was going to bring it back. So props to him for that. I just don't like what the project has turned into since then. It's not bad, and I also love Cosmic a lot, Reed. Speaking of which, now I can extract this. But see, it's like, the thing that Cosmic has given me is I've always wanted to really love Gnome, and I did a long time ago, back in the Gnome 3 days. But there are just certain things missing from Gnome that I can't get past. And Cosmic gives me that similar experience, but I can actually change the things that I want to do. And I also get the perks of having a window manager. So it's like, just like so perfect. I just enjoy using it so much. I can do whatever I want to on it. It's not perfect. It's not the most refined experience yet, but it's getting there. And I really think that in a couple years, I'll probably like this. I mean, I already enjoy using it more than KDE, but you can't really fucking win in a fight against KDE. It's so fucking good. Like, it is pinnacle desktop environment, in my opinion. But I think once this gets refined and they really start working out and adding the features that are going to be in here in the long run, I think it's going to be the best for me, at least. And I haven't modded this yet, but we do officially have the Resident Evil game set up. Yeah, Gentu's cool. It took Jobka 19 hours to compile KDE. And I'm just saying I would never want to put myself through that. I don't know how powerful the laptop he was using was, but I'd have to have, like, if I was going to, like, actually use Gentoo, I'd really have to, like, have a computer that could chew through that shit. There's just no way. Like, if I could just install KDE in a vanilla Arch installation, or download Fedora KDE, or use Kubuntu, or literally any other distro that ships with KDE and have it installed in 5 minutes and it's functional, then I'm like, of course that's what I would do. And in Arch, KDE is super stripped down as it is, so it's a lot smaller. I don't know what version of KDE Gentoo pulls in or what utilities it has, but matter of fact, Hadrian's Arch and Stew, as he calls it, I can actually show here. He's got it trimmed down to 800 packages, or I think he got it down to 500. He put it in here somewhere. Computer help, maybe? Oh, I can't look at it because I'm on a VPN. Whatever. But yeah, interesting. And this 6-core 12-thread is a fairly capable CPU, but when it gets pushed to its limits, it really starts to show how much less powerful it really is. This computer shines when it's not. Some CPUs handle being pushed to 90 to 100% very well, but this one, once it gets above 90%, it's like, eh. Ugh. Well, see, that's how I feel about Archero. I feel like that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's just all about choice. I can use it however I want, do whatever I want to with it. There are definitely caveats to that, of course, but this is by far the most streamlined distro to install on my very odd piece of hardware, which is the primary reason that I've stuck with it for so long. That, and like I said, I just like Pac-Man. Like, it's become my favorite package manager. And I used to love Apt. Apt used to be my top, but I like Pac-Man better now. Oh yeah. Well, and I like how in some distros, when you're installing packages of Pac-Man, it'll have the little Pac-Man symbol eating the dots. I don't know if it's like that in all of them, but Chester, no. Gosh, she's got all this stuff. Ooh. Well, since we have a functioning controller, now we can actually play games. I'm playing Resident Evil 1 Archero. Well, leading up to RE9's release, I wanted to go back and play through all the classics. So I want to beat the remakes. I can speedrun the remakes in no time. Already beat Village, already beat 7. I'm halfway through RA5 with Sam, and we're supposed to finish that. And then I'm thinking, and I want to play the Classic 3 too. I was going to do the GOG ports because they're my favorite ways to play the Classic RA games, but they all have, well, they don't all have issues. Resident Evil 2 has somewhat wonky cutscenes, but they do work. Resident Evil 3's cutscenes work fine. Resident Evil 1's cutscenes are totally broken. That's the primary reason I would play that version of the game. It's because the cutscenes are insensitive.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
So the way I'm going to handle it, just for the best experience, is I'm going to emulate 2 and 3 on Dolphin with the RES HD projects, which upscale all the textures to 4K and add a whole bunch of cool stuff.
What is it?
And I'm going to play this one,
Chris.
the original PS1 version.
Jill, can you go?
I'm going
I've got the
with
geometry fix enabled, and then I've
Chris is
got
our
the
old
game
partner, you
upscaling
know.
internally to 1080p.
Okay, let me handle this.
This has
Stay alert.
honestly become one of my favorite RE games, funnily enough. Oh, and I want to beat the remake of RE1. That's like the only one that I don't have much experience in.
a dining room.
And in the PC version of RE1, you don't have to use ink ribbons to save.
What?
You're going to save
What
infinitely.
is this?
Which is definitely nice for learning the game, for sure.
Blood. Jill,
But I guess
see if you can
emulating
find
it, you
any
can
other
save states
clues.
anyway, so
I'll
it
be
doesn't really matter.
examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
I'm going to try my best to avoid doing that unless I get in like a super precarious situation. Oh, and not being able to skip the door opening animation is pretty annoying, but we're experiencing it like they did back in the day. This is another scene that's uncensored in the GOG release, which fucking sucks. But in that version, you see the guy's head fall off and hit the ground. I ain't wasting no ammo on your dumb ass. Yes? Nobody? Oh, Mia, she's asleep. Let her
Barry?
sleep. It's a monster! Monster!
It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
Yeah, I don't know much about Portage or any of that, but I know the ultimate dream would be to have an official immutable option in Arch.
Kenneth was killed
Which, from what I
too.
understand, you can make any
Maybe by
distro
this
immutable.
creature.
It has
Anywho,
something to do with
let's
how you
report this
partition
to
it or
Wesker.
something, but there's like a way to make it portable. You can make Arch immutable. Yes. Yes. I love you. Huh? I love immutable. And KDE Linux isn't going to be anywhere near ready for the limelight anytime soon. But I'm looking forward to it. And then there's like this really opinionated Arch immutable distro made by a small team of guys, but I don't really have any interest in that.
Wesker!
Hoping eventually Arch
Help
and
me
Stall will
look
just
for
have
him,
an immutable
Jill.
option.
And don't leave this hall for the time being.
I doubt it though, because of how open Arch is meant to be. But that would be cool.
Find
Or
anything,
eventually,
Jill?
if I learn NixOS deeply
Nothing.
enough, try something
What
like
is this
that.
all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear.
I really think
don't know what's
NixOS is like the
going on.
pinnacle of immutable.
It
It
can't
is
be
such a
helped.
cool distro.
Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
On the opposite side,
This mansion
workspace
is
switching being
gigantic.
seamless.
We could get into trouble if we get lost.
Cosmic is really good at that.
We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jim,
Oh, well, if they did that, then I
here's
just
the
wouldn't use
lockpick.
it. I would just use Fedora
It might
Kinoan
be
at that
handy
point.
if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
And of course, SteamOS is immutable Arch, so if that ever
Thanks.
gets a desktop
Maybe I'll
release and
need
they
it.
make it a little bit better for desktop usage, then I know a lot of people are going to be switching to that. I like to keep it with source distros at this point, though.
If something happens,
Like
let's
Pop
meet up
and
in
Mint
this
are the
hall.
exceptions.
This time I'll be there.
Will you be there? Wait, maybe this version doesn't have ink ribbons. So is it the original PS1 release and the original PC release don't have? Which version did I play through last time? I think I played through the shitty direct. No, there are ink ribbons. Never mind. Yeah, see, I've learned to totally lock out the people in my chat that dog on me for using certain distros, and fortunately I've been able to cultivate a not super toxic community on here, which is nice. So most people just don't give a fuck, but you always have that random person that comes in and is like, why are you using Ubuntu? I'm like, I wanted to fucking use it for a day or two. It's fucking... What's the problem? For Linux Mint sucks. Meanwhile, these are the same people that are like, I got 3,000 packages installed from the AUR and my Arch install hasn't broke. And then they show up in the chat 6 months later and say that their BTRFS corrupted and they weren't able to roll back their restore points. And I'm like, it's kind of like being greedy in Dark Souls. Like, if you think you're hot shit, the boss is going to fucking crush you. Having that attitude with Arch is also something I just don't like. Like, you think Arch is so perfect and it breaks, it's going to be pretty fucking embarrassing. But there are ways to mitigate it, for sure. Most people that have their Arch installs break are people that, I don't know, install shit tons of AUR packages. And I think there's 2 packages. You could just use DistroBox at that rate if it wasn't in the AUR or in the Pacman repositories. There's only 2 packages from the AUR that I actually need. And that's M Control Center and that's the Molvad app. That's it. I could get Brave easily, install it from the .sh script on their official website, and just not use Free Download Manager. Like, that's an app I don't need. I just like to have it. And everything's on Flatpak and in the system repo, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use that. Scripted. And don't get me wrong, I love having the freedom of the AUR. It does come in handy sometimes, but it's not something that I need to use 99% of the time. Yeah, Free Download Manager is awesome. I use Free Download Manager for HTTPS download links, and I use qBitTorrent for torrents now. Like, the only issues I've had in FBM are specifically with downloading torrents, that's it. For some reason, unless the torrent has like at least 10 seeders in Free Download Manager, it will refuse to download. Well, I mean, hey, you know what? But you don't have the attitude that those people have, right? Like, installing a lot of packages isn't the problem. It's the people that act like Arch is perfect because theirs hasn't broken yet. Like, install whatever you want. You know, if you're getting functionality out of your computer, then awesome. It's just so annoying when people are like, Linux Mint sucks. Arch is better in every way. And the truth is, every distro has some flaw. It's just not all distros need constant. Like, I don't like that I feel the need to take BTRFS restore points. But I love Arch. but I just don't trust it enough to not have a backup. It just kind of comes with the territory, right? And I don't feel the need to do that in Linux Mint at all. Not anymore. I used to. It was retarded of me, though. Like, I had a user in my chat that actually had grub break because they removed Windows and they couldn't get it out of grub, and they were able to, like, totally rebuild it in Linux Mint, and everything just worked fine. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, the Arch community is definitely pretty toxic. That's one reason I used to love Endeavor so much, was the Endeavor community is not toxic like that. At least not in my and other people's experiences that I've talked to. But that's another reason I enjoy using Arch, because I can be like that one person that's like talking about it and showing people how it works that isn't like that, you know? So the more people like that, I think the better. Hey guys, did you know the door is locked? I can't believe it's locked. This one locked? Oh shit. Yep, pretty much, Reed, pretty much.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, okay, no, that's not always true. I think the catchy communities
Jill?
in general,
Is that you, Jill?
they have been by far the worst in my chat.
Help me, please.
By far.
The door won't open.
Like, you'll see the occasional Arch user come in and act that way, but almost every catchy user, except for Gazix, it's like the one catchy user I can think of
This way.
that didn't have a chip on his shoulder. He's like the only one. Every other person that comes in here and professes that they're a catchy main, and they like to say, I use Arch. You know,
That
the
was
saying, the
too
meme,
close.
that I can't
You were
fucking
almost a
stand.
Jill sandwich.
They love to
You're
say
right.
that,
Barry, thanks for saving my
but
life.
they're using catchy. I'm just saying.
But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do
Catchy
some
is one of the
research?
more customized
Why on
Arch-based
earth are
distros
you
for
here?
sure.
Uh,
It just
I
has
just
terrible
had
effects
something
on
I
my
wanted to
system.
check.
My CPU really
now,
doesn't like it.
let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
The custom kernel hates me, basically, is what I'm saying. And by the way, it's the second computer I've had that
Thank
issue
you,
with.
Barry.
Yeah.
And talking to Hadrian, who was actively developing for the Arch install script, he's actually the one that sent me this computer. He got in good with the catchy guys, like the developers and stuff. And they've made some pretty big mistakes, especially with their NVIDIA driver. Yes, baby. Yes. It's true. Well, yeah, honestly, at that rate, Gazix, I would just do vanilla Arch. Oh, what? Yeah, no, and see, with Arch install script being literally in ISO and all you have to do is type one command to access it, for me, I'm like, yeah, there's no reason not to use it over something else, because those distros aren't any easier to install now. Like, if anything, I think the Arch install script is just more simple than a Calamaris installer. A lot less going on. You can just do it with your keyboard. Just select what you want and do your thing. Oh, this is gonna suck. I don't remember where the plant is. I know I gotta put the chemicals in there, though. I feel like I should save just to be safe. What's funny, the only issue I ever had with Endeavor in the install was Calamaris once. It just broke. Oh, Fedora. The graphical installer for Fedora is fucking excellent. It reminds me a lot of Pop OS's installer. It's super simple. Very aesthetically pleasing, I'd have to say. And I can't stand Debian's installer. Like a Debian Live install with Calamaris is fine, but like using the actual Debian installer from like the net install or the non-graphical one, partitioning in that sucks. Just really my only issue with it. And Debian doesn't, like, outside of that, say you want to do an install with no swap solution so you can manually configure ZRAM yourself. Play with that. But a lot of people really like Debian's installer. I don't personally get it, but I don't have problems. Oh, dog, diggity dog. It's locked. A carving of a helmet. Honestly, see, that's the thing. Like, I think Gentoo is an interesting distro, which is the thing that draws me to wanting to learn how to use it. But that's about it. Like, I don't actually know, because with Arch being so open and so customizable as it is, I like wonder what Gentoo would have to offer me over something else, other than like if I wanted to compile all of my packages from source, I could. That to me seems to be like its one real selling point. And like the control that gives you over your packages. Okay, a carving of armor. Okay, this is the door that leads out. So no, I guess not. What are you doing, you dumb fuck? Oh my gosh. Oh shit. He's still alive. Oh, fuck you! I don't know if this game has the lock-on aim. Oh yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people. Well, there's also I know you can install Arctics. Is that what it's called with OpenRC?
What's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa.
That's what
This
Hadrian
hall is
uses.
dangerous.
It's like Arch, but with
Maybe it's better
OpenRC.
to secure our escape route first.
Archtics.
must be a
Everybody knows that I
back
want to
door
get down on top of that fat dick.
Let's
And
try
I'm
to
gonna do it
find
till I can't do it no more
first,
because I'm a
shall
old
we?
bitch.
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's
what is that shit
really
called?
powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
Oh, I believe that would be
How
annoying for
about
sure,
you,
Reed.
Barry?
It's like vanilla Arch is
Yes.
just openly encompasses
you.
everything I
I'll
like about a
take
Linux
this
distro,
then.
minus the propensity to be unstable. Like, really, the only thing that gets me, and I know that that's a trade-off of all that freedom, but it is literally its own thing, and it's great. Like, let me put it this way. Arch made me excited to learn Linux again. Like, I was to a point where I didn't want to fucking do shit. I was installing everything from a GUI. I wanted everything to be super streamlined and all these other things, and then I started using Endeavor and started learning how to manage Arch from the terminal and all these other things, and I just fell in love with it. And it's because of Arch, matter of fact, that I had any interest in learning Gentoo or NixOS also. NixOS is very interesting, I'll put it that way. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ah. I'm a hold down. What do you? I mean, and okay. Oh, okay. I can't get in here yet, I don't think. Heck. Buddy, you're knocking stuff off the table. Stop. Oh, yeah. Okay, we can already get the rocket launcher. That's actually pretty good. I know. One. I like those. Yep. I've not had much of a. I think Vanilla Arch is pretty much, when it works, is about as good as it gets for me. With System D, whatever else the background of how the functions are. So I haven't felt much of a need to mess with it, but maybe one day. Huh? Fuck you. I'm getting eaten, babe. Hopefully by you later. What is that? What are you eating? Ew. Before I lie down, he doesn't know. I'm gonna get my whole down. I fucking broke 4 a.m. and it got me. I need some fucking shoddy ammo. Totally possible, honey. Okay, so if I go in that first door there, this takes me outside. Now how it works, babe.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Just playing
Framing.
Transformers.
Oh, winners, huh?
Huh?
Transformers.
Steven, why do you have some gay little globe on your avatar? Oh, it's fucking Scream.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like I said, the new Scream killers are going to be pretty epic. Kind of like the symbology there.
I, I'll be right back and get my food.
Yep. Okay, so it's the end. And we come over here. This one, then that one, and then a bold-looking old man. Yep, Reed, it was nice talking to you, my friend. Hope to see you again. Oh, I actually have enough. Cool. And I'm also almost fucking dead. Golly. Oh boy, lockdown. Gotta get the kick that go down. Get the and the coming fucking with the corals and the karaoke. You love what, babe? I said you love what? Ah. Yes. Oh. Okay. Be one of those times. Just in case I fuck it up. I know where I'm going and what I need to do, but I might not find my way there. I'm a duck it in the bros, and it's 40, and they got me clocking on that blow. Get up, get a key.
Oh, dude, I love transgenders. Semi-transformers. What game is this and what TV fucking generation?
The Transformers game I played on the Wii.
Ah.
Except he's playing the PS3 version.
Which is usually the worst version.
It's actually equal on all consoles. The DS version is the only one that's different. Which is kind of rare back then. DS version was better though. You know how difficult it
The
is to
DS
focus
game's
on
really
this?
good.
What? Do I
Yeah,
give
like
him
the
more juice?
PS4,
Are you scooting over to give me the cup? He's smart. He's getting really smart.
DS Call of Duty, not so good.
I'm not gonna give you a whole lot though. I don't want you to spill it.
First-person shooter on a DS would be good.
Listen, you'd be surprised how functional it was. Also,
You're welcome,
I thought I
buddy.
couldn't play it now, but when I was a kid, I thought it was pretty fun.
Well,
I
my
played the
name
first
is the
Minecraft last year.
goodest. See you guys.
Can't be impossible. I don't know how anybody can do it.
Do Call of Duty Zombies touchscreen.
Even worse.
No, no.
Oh, back in the days of the iPod, we used to play FPS game. Game Lock.
Yep,
Remember,
you too, man.
Game Lock. Got a lot of good games. Nova 3 was some FPS game that I remember for that. I thought it was fucking awesome. That was back when people were making like actual games for the phone that weren't infinite live service flop.
It really is unfortunate because some
Oh, yes.
like
Here we go.
old, phone games are pretty good. For what?
Yeah, they weren't all dog shit. Yeah, no. If you treat mobile gaming as something you do, like as a compromise, it's good. The motherfuckers that exclusively mobile game should be put to death.
Top Asmon gold line of all time. Use some type of a retarded.
Call of Duty Mobile.
Hey, COD Mobile on PC was rocking. If you were on PC playing that shit, you were gonna win.
I wonder why.
It was so fun
funny
getting
about-
on there and shitting on everybody.
That is Call of Duty was Call of Duty was advertising that. They were encouraging people to emulate the game on PC to pub stomp people on phones.
It's funny because I used to do it on PUBG Mobile.
Oh my gosh. PUBG's a shit
I used to
game anyway,
just
but
drive
so
around.
deserved.
It is. I used to just drive around in the vehicles running over people, and they can't do anything about it. Man, I'm supposed to do something here.
Oh, here we go. I found it. You can have more in a little bit, okay? My name is Steven. You could call me gay. I will never lick your cock or fuck you in the face, Papa and Mama. Yo, rockin' mama. Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Drop dead. Itchy tasty. Yeah, he loves singing that. Rockin' mama. Wish we had a fucking some soda or something. Oh shit! I said, I wish we had some soda or something. I've been craving one. Keep it. Why? I've seen.
Fuck.
From German.
That guy's such a dumb mixer.
But we're getting there, Guitar Jams. We beat Village in 7, so now we're moving on to this one.
Career section.
The VNs require a lot more time than I have, unfortunately. Whoever you were. Make more sense to play the VN, you know, at a time when I have many, many hours to put towards it. Yeah, what is your name, Renew? Ah! Although this game is fucking excellent, I love it. I just wish I could play the GOG version. Very true. Now I gotta go back to the fucking store. Oh, bitches, they suck on my dick with is. Poop. Also, there's only 5 fucking save slots. That is a crime.
I agree. It should be less.
Okay, well, I'd have to fucking disagree with you. So, shut up.
Oh, so you're not a free speech advocate? Okay.
No, I'm like you. I like to silence people.
People are fucking retarded, yeah. I'm totally like to silence people. I'm sorry, you're a mental retard.
Yeah, for playing a game with such excellent controls. Wait, I'm back here? Okay, that's honestly okay. Oh, the broken shotty. Well, I used the lockpick? No shit. She automatically unlocks every other door with a fucking lockpick. What are you, retarded? Well, that's gay. I've got to go back and put my shit. Inventory management be like, okay. Oh, don't fucking rape me. It is very limiting, but the cool thing is I've kind of learned how to streamline this game, and as long as you use the shotgun, like when you play it, I've beaten it 2 or 3 times, and you kind of learn really quickly that the shotgun is really only useful for like one boss and, well, maybe the final boss too. But the snake boss, use the grenade launcher for the most part, but the shotgun is like your backup. And otherwise, you just use it to clear hallways. We'll combine. I'll put the rest of this ammo up. Ammo. Fucking on the booty hole, but I can't because I want to go up inside of it. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Oh.
What?
Oh, by the way, Guitar Jams, we're still in Cosmic, but I installed it on my Arch drive. And I would say overall it has been a better experience, if not just for the fact that Arch is less buggy than Pop. And it works really, really well. I have not played RE0 because I've heard so many bad things about it that I'm conflicted. Thank you. I actually found that wallpaper because I looked up Cosmic and Arch because I couldn't remember whether or not it was in Arch install. And I found a post about somebody on Reddit talking about how they used Cosmic and Arch and that it was excellent. And they had a great time with it. And that was their wallpaper, so I reverse image searched it and found it because I really liked it. Although his Cosmic layout was fucking ugly. I don't know what he was doing with it. He had like everything off and just like a taskbar at the bottom. And it was like this weird shade of black. It was very strange. I'm getting there, babe. Honey, I'm just doing what you asked. Huh? What I need you to do is activate your PayPal card, because that's where the money's at. Well, yeah, I don't know if you can do that, because I think our other card is deactivated. I mean, you can try. This is one of those hallways that I was talking about where you want the shoddy. I love the headshot crits in this game. They're so cool. Go ahead. You should. I said you should. Honey, tell her to get up and go over there then. She's fine. Let her lay there for a little bit. She's comfy, and when I come over there, I'll move. Dude, no stream. I need you to make a little bit extra money for the baby, but I'm gonna promise I'm not gonna harass you the whole time. But I'm actually going. I will come over there. I already told you I'm not staying up like I usually do. I just want to play my game and enjoy it.
Can't happen. Sorry.
I wanted to start my RE Village third-person playthrough and like speed run through of it, but being made to feel like a total
I'll show
asshole.
you the ropes in Village if you want. I have 1,500 hours on it.
Okay, Sam.
I could also definitely beat you in a speed run, even though I've never tried it.
Yeah, well, honestly, anybody could. Like, there's no complexities to the speedrun of that game at all. That's what I mean, that's not actually true. There are some things like that, but overall, I think the Resident Evil games are some of the most approachable speedruns. Eventually, I'd like to know how to speedrun this one, but
Well, you know,
I'm
I
ass
also
at the
pioneered
movement.
the RE2 knife speed boost skip.
What do you mean where you randomly
Whatever
pull
the
out
fuck
your
it
knife and
was.
aim it for no reason when you're running?
Yeah, it's actually a pretty well done trick now, but I pioneered it.
Well, I mean, not even like
Figured it out
just
while
it
I was
being
using
linear
ammo
guitar
in the
jams.
AR-15.
It's the fact that there's just not like some like, for instance, in Dark Souls 3, if you really want to do a good speed run, there's all these little tricks and stuff you have to do. But in Resident Evil, you know where the items are, you just pick them up and you go, and you do it really fast, and it's a really good memorization game. Remembering what every puzzle solution is, where all the doors are for what keys, stuff like that.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded.
I need to go get the cure for
What
this
kind of demon
fucker.
attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Oh, no. Richard,
And we're gonna do
hold on.
RE2 and 3,
There is serum.
and Dolphin.
Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
Here's a list of all the
No
good Souls
problem.
games in
I'll
order.
go and get it.
Dark Souls
Thanks.
3, Sekiro. This is including non-From Software games. Dark Souls 1. Then I would say Lies of P is probably a better game than Dark Souls 1. Lies of P, Dark Souls 1. Then Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, and then Demon Souls. Fucking sucks.
True. Absolutely true. Overrated piece of shit.
It was not even. That's the thing I don't understand, is it wasn't even popular until the other games came out and got popular. Then people did that thing that you always talk about where they go back and they look at it fondly.
Yeah, it's not a good game. It's way too many gimmick bosses.
Honestly, I can deal with that. I think it's got the most retarded, infuriating level design ever. Like, you know, people complain about Dark Souls 2 Scholar having gank enemies. That's all Demon Souls is. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of fucking enemies.
Item also, unless I'm misremembering.
What'd you say?
No permanent healing item also, right?
No. Well, that Dark Souls 2 and Demon Souls are very similar in that way. You fucking heal via plants, which are, you don't always come across them. That's the thing. And you've got so many enemies jump. Like, dude, the second mission with the tunnel. Not only can you not cross it because the dragon will just literally insta kill you, but going through the under the tunnel, there's like 4 dogs at once. They jump at you, and they're just as bad as they are in the other games. They stagger you. You can't do a fucking thing. So I would have to like plan my route through there. I'd have to fucking go with a shield and like bring fucking fire bombs and all this other shit. It's just awful. In Dark Souls 3, you can move through that game. There's a reasonable amount of enemies. I think it gets ganky in the fucking DLCs more. And there's some secret areas late in the game that definitely do have more enemies, but it never feels unmanageable. You know why? Because in Dark Souls 3, you do a lot of voice damage to enemies. Because you've got wide sweeping weapons that can hit multiple enemies at once. Like, there's. And in Sekiro, as long as you know how to parry, it's just like Dark Souls 1. You could be in a fight with 3 enemies, as long as you parry one and then repost, you're invincible until the next one. Should you learn to use IDW? I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, I think it's called IL or LI or something like that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think it's called IL or something like that. Well, you might be talking about a different one then. Or LI. I think it's LI. That's the one I use for Sway.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on.
Cosmic Greeter's also super light, which I like.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it. I'm...
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Yeah, LY. A lightweight terminal user interface display manager. That's what I'm thinking. Oh! Richard! Oh, you're fucked, buddy. You're fucked with my penis. Oh, fuck! Unbelievable! Well, I'm fucking mad. I just... rigged. Oh, he's fucking dead. Whatever. I'm actually making some really good progress in this game. Oh, this sucks. I can't really fight him. I don't have the fucking weapon. Okay, DWM is a window manager, so. And no, I don't know why you would use that over Sway or something else.
You guys are saying Fudanari is transphobic now. Any opinions on this?
What is?
Fudanari.
What about it? I don't really know what that means. Isn't that like the game on Steam?
They're saying it's transphobic. Is that what?
Isn't that a game on stream? Or there's a bunch of them?
That are that are about Fudanari, yes. Quite a few.
Yeah, I know that because they show up on my fucking feed all the time along with other nasty games. Start to see, really. Okay. I just realized I still don't have the fucking slider. Oh, you want a really good window manager drop code that doesn't suck? Cosmic. Cosmic has been unstable for months now. I mean, ADE has plenty of bugs too that I experience all the time. I wouldn't say Cosmic has any more bugs than that or known. Not in my experience. And Cosmic and Arch is working very well. Thing I love the most about Cosmic is you can use it like a DE and still benefit from the window manager aspects. My favorite thing about it. For instance, well, assuming a Windows supports being resized a certain way. Oh. Or if you want to move it to a different window, you can just do it with arrow keys. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, you can actually get Cosmic and other distros too. Guitar jams. Want to. I just liked, the biggest thing drawing me to Pop was just simply the fact that I thought it would be stable. But the biggest issue that I'm having with Pop at the moment, one other than Cosmic having a memory leak in Pop, was, what's it called? The fact that the CPU utilization doesn't work proper. And it bugs out my audio constantly to like the extent that it's annoying, but you know, that's my CPU, so not to say that wouldn't be the case somewhere else. But that doesn't happen to me in Arch because the Arch kernel works very well. I think that's the biggest reason that's what I'm leaning towards right now. Using Pop and Arch just makes more sense because Arch works better on my computer. And other than like one thing that kind of aggravated me about Cosmic and Arch, which is it doesn't have an image viewer out of the box. And secondly, for some reason, hyperlinks, when I open them, will not pull my web browser. But all of those apps have backups. You can just copy and paste the activation link and do it that way. Oh. Stop. I'm gonna have to come back up here. Got an ink ribbon though. Well, yeah, Cosmic is developed for Wayland. It is a Wayland compositor. So absolutely no Xorg outside of X Wayland stuff. And most distros have switched to this at this point.
It didn't look very good, Claymore.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. But this fucking truck sucks dick.
I'll be on the top floor of the Twin Towers on 9/11. Yes, Ninja, I agree. Up, oh fuck. Well, shit.
fucking a quarter go. Where the fuck? I need the fireplace so I can. I think I use it right here.
Hound buttons to restart engine. That sounds super gay.
Oh, Fanatic, welcome in. Never too late. Never too late. Do, 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 do. This world will never be I expected. And if I don't belong, who would have guessed it? I will not stay alone. Everything that I own to make you feel like it's not too late. It's never too late. Even if I said Jam life. Do you enjoy being a shit, Sam? Funny piece of shit.
What'd I do?
But nonetheless.
Dude, who the fuck would want to get a $50 iTunes gift card? What are you gonna buy on there? Family Guy was
Okay. That was pretty funny, Guitar Jams.
Such a worthless fucking piece of shit.
You fucking Jews, stop freezing me. Only I'm allowed to do that.
Stop. Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Ain't no way.
Log off, bro. You're done.
Day to night to morning, keeping me in the moment. I bet you'd hadn't known it. Why don't you say so? Been a long time since you fell in love. Coming up inside of my belt. Venus rubbing on my belt. Oh, fuck, I made a big mistake. Fuck. I got all 4 of the emblems, I think.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
Pretty good progress in this game. I can leave the mansion now. Basically got everything I needed from here.
Barry. Barry?
fuck, wrong one. Shit cock.
on.
All right,